So the teaser trailer for the next Godzilla X Kong movie has just been released, and boy, does it spoil the entire movie. The main part of this trailer is the Monarch call center to report Titan activity, which is extremely odd when you think about it, because Monarch knows all about the Titans. They know where they sleep, they even have outposts where they know the Titans reside. And whenever Titan activity occurs, they know about it. I mean, that's their entire job. So why in the world do they need random people to cold call them to inform them about Titan activity? Just think about that. The organization designed to monitor Titans needs ordinary citizens to just call them whenever they see a Titan. That makes no sense at all, which is the point. It means that there's Titans out there appearing on the surface that Monarch has no knowledge of. So much so that they rely on everyday people for information. And the only way unknown Titans could appear out of thin air are the Hollow Earth portals. Basically, what's happening in the Monsterverse right now is that unknown Titans are using Hollow Earth portals to reach the surface. So Monarch creates a division to respond to calls by people to get informed about them. So that's the first story beat. But why is there increase in Titan activity and Hollow Earth portal emergences? That's left unanswered, except it's not. Godzilla Kong, watch this space. That's what this binary code means at the side of this computer. This makes people speculate that Space Godzilla, Gigan, or some other alien monster will be in this movie, especially in addition to the title, which we'll get to in a moment. On the computer, we see the location of Sedona, Arizona. It's most definitely the location of a Titan sighting, which is why it's pulled up on the screen, because somebody was calling about it. But this isn't an ordinary Titan sighting. Remember the binary code saying Godzilla Kong watch this space? It's saying to watch this space because both Godzilla and Kong are in it. That's why it says to watch that space. Because every time there's been activity by Godzilla, it's because there's a threat on the horizon. That's literally why that's literally what he did in the entire last movie. I mean, that's what he did in the last movie. That was the whole movie. That's all he did. So the fact that Godzilla is there, not to mention Kong, who would have left his home and his people in the Hollow Earth to be up there, means that something serious is going on in that location, which is why it's listed as a severe emergency alert on the computer. Also, notice how there's no employee at the desk? The place is extremely busy and the computer is on, so that means the employee was just working there but had to unexpectedly get up and leave, probably to warn a higher up at Monarch of what's to come. Now, the final piece of the puzzle that practically spoils the whole movie is the title, Godzilla X Kong Supernova. Supernova. Most people attribute this to outer space, but look at how a supernova is made. It's a massive explosion, but it's caused by stars burning heat in their core. This heat exerts a pressure strong enough to push against the gravity that pulls it inwards, resulting in an explosion. Now, the most important part of this is that the core. The core is what causes all of it. And the title isn't referring to some random star, but instead Earth. I mean, that's what everything happens on, Earth. So, it's talking about the core of the Earth. It's going to cause the Earth to, quote, supernova, the core. And I don't mean explode, because that's not really theatrical. It has to be a big monster, which means at the center of the Earth, there's a Titan in there. A Titan so strong that it causes the entire Earth to, quote, supernova. I'm going to call this Titan Titanus Supernova. Now that I've recapped everything the teaser trailer has shown, let's dive into what the story will most likely look like. Everything is normal after the events of the new empire. Rio is rebuilt, and even the pyramids are rebuilt too. Humanity lives another day in the world of monsters. But for some reason, the appearance of Hollow Earth portals and Titan emergences has increased dramatically. All these unknown Titans have been sprouting up at places of the world, so much so that the Monarch needs a division where anybody can call them about Titan activity. One day, an employee at one of these call centers receives a call reporting Titan activity in Sedona, except this isn't an unknown Titan, but it's none other than Godzilla and Kong. The employee leaves their chair to alert the higher-ups, because these two Titans together only means disaster is imminent. Soon it's found out what has prompted Godzilla and Kong to team up once again. The Titan Supernova, who rested at the core of the Earth, has awakened, and it's caused all the Titans in the Hollow Earth to evacuate to the surface. And now Godzilla and Kong have to stop it in their most climactic battle yet. So yeah, that's the whole theory. I mean, thanks for listening to me. If you made it this far, I'm not a YouTuber. I was just super excited for this teaser being dropped. 2 years in advance from the movie, and not to mention they just started filming. So this is crazy. So I'm just riding out the hype. Could just be Space Godzilla, who knows? But that's just a theory that I gleaned from the teaser trailer. But yeah, but also, there's also one more theory. If you look very closely, right in the supernova, right in the center, people are saying that's Gigan. That is not Gigan. If you zoom in and keep zooming in, just keep zooming in nonstop, you'll see it.